Calaroga Shark Media.
From the third rest stop on I-80 West in Ohio, where thank goodness they have good Wi-Fi so we can put an episode out, this is Ballot.
Okay, look, let's be real. This is a serious topic, so no snarky joke at the top. Let's hit this. The Asbury Park Press headline, and I am not making this up. Jersey Shore stars react to Donald Trump assassination attempt. Now we've got the situation. Mike Sorrentino tweeting, praying for our country, faster than you can say GTL. That's Gym, Tan, Laundry for those of you who aren't fluent in Jersey Shore-ese. I guess when the situation gets serious, even the situation gets serious. So as we wait for more details on this developing story, let's all take a moment to ponder. What would Snooki do in this situation? They weren't the only celebrities to weigh in. 50 Cent tweeted, "I know the vibes. Trump gets shot and now I'm trending." Nicki Minaj posted WTF in the middle of the night. MMA fighter Conor McGregor tweeted, "A 78-year-old multiple billionaire, he should be on a yacht on the Med touring golf courses." But he is not. He is in Pennsylvania spitting out bullets, running for the love of his country. Godspeed, Donald. God bless the United States. He added prayer and heart emojis. The guy I felt bad for was Anderson Cooper. There's Anderson, probably enjoying his Hamptons house when his bat phone rings, and the commissioner of CNN is telling him he has to work on a Saturday night in July. 1 2-hour drive later, there's Anderson working the weekend. I feel you, Coop. I also felt bad for the anchor who was doing a good job on CNN the first half hour after the news broke, as they kicked her out of the chair as soon as Wolf Blitzer made it in. President Biden also cut his beach vacation short. How does it feel, Joe? It's kind of annoying when news breaks and you have to leave the beach and work all weekend. The shoe is on the other foot now. Biden called the incident sick and said there's no place for this kind of violence in America. Which, let's be honest, is probably the first time in years that both sides of the aisle have nodded in agreement without pulling a muscle. The White House is working faster than a contestant on The Apprentice to pull down campaign ads. Meanwhile, RFK Jr., the man who's running for president on a platform of, well, we're not quite sure what, but it probably involves a lot of vitamin C and distrust of vaccines, reached out to Trump faster than you can say conspiracy theory. He called Trump's behavior inspirational. I'm not sure what's more surprising, that RFK Jr. found Trump inspirational, or that he used a word with more than 2 syllables. Kennedy then suggested that Biden and Trump should share a podium to reassure the nation. Because nothing says everything's fine, like putting 2 septuagenarians who hate each other on stage together, right? Meanwhile, Kennedy's still waiting for his Secret Service protection, which given the news cycle and say a quick Google of the last name Kennedy is probably a good idea today. Trump loyalists are rushing to post pictures faster than you can say retweet, because nothing says I care like farming for likes during a national crisis. J.D. Vance, meanwhile, is playing the world's smallest violin, claiming this is what happens when America goes third world. Man, if only someone had some sort of legislative power to do something about assault rifles. But let's not forget the real winner here. Symbolism. Trump's bloodied face and raised fist are set to become the new MAGA hat. The GOP convention planners must be doing cartwheels. Their Make America Safe Again theme just got a whole lot more visceral. And poor Biden. He was already struggling to look energetic. And now Trump's got the ultimate I'm still standing moment. It's like comparing a sloth to Rambo. Okay, look. We had a regular episode ready for today, and I have to get back on the bus if we're going to make it to Milwaukee in time for the convention. So let's take the break. And when we come back, it's the regular stuff I was going to make fun of today. We'll be coming to you live from Milwaukee all week with a modified schedule, as it's obviously going to be a huge week. If you're a new listener, be sure to hit follow. Ah, the wonderful world of political interviews, where unscripted means edited in post. Milwaukee's civic media just dropped a doozy of an apology after admitting they trimmed parts of a Joe Biden interview at the campaign's request. It's like cutting out the best parts of a reality show and leaving only the commercial breaks. So here's the deal. The interview was supposed to be this straightforward Q&A with President Biden, hosted by Earl Ingram, aired on July 4th. Perfect for the holiday, right? Except someone hit the delete button on a couple of Biden's responses. The station, channeling its inner Oliver Twist, claimed the cuts were non-substantive. the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel spilled the beans, and when the Daily Beast called Ingram for comment, he pulled a classic ghost move. Now let's talk about what got the axe. First, Biden's grand claim about his administration having more blacks in major positions, cabinet positions, than all previous presidents combined. A nice sentiment, sure, but maybe someone in the editing room thought it sounded too much like a humble brag. Then there was Biden's attempt to discuss Trump's infamous call for the death penalty for the Central Park Five, which turned into a rambling mess that even the most patient listeners would struggle to follow. Snip, snip, and those parts were gone. Civic Media issued an apology, saying the edits didn't live up to their journalistic interview standards. You know it's serious when a radio station starts sounding like a disappointed school principal. They stood by Ingram and his team, calling them invaluable and promising to do better next time. Basically, it's the media version of, "We're not mad, just disappointed." Ingram, meanwhile, confessed that he accepted questions from the Biden campaign and didn't get to ask everything on his list. It's like getting the cheat sheet for an exam and still failing. This comes on the heels of another Biden campaign snafu, where Woo-word host Andrea Lawful Sanders got the pre-approved questions treatment, which cost her the gig. Ouch! A Biden campaign spokesperson, probably with a straight face, told the Daily Beast that hosts have always been free to ask the questions and air the segments they think will best inform their listeners. Sure, as long as those segments don't include anything too, real. Apparently, Donald Trump Jr. is scheduled to speak right before his father's VP pick at the convention. Now, I know what you're thinking. Isn't Trump Jr. always right before his father's VP pick? Like at the dinner table? But no, this is official convention business. The rumor mill is churning faster than Trump's spray tan machine, and all signs point to J.D. Vance as the frontrunner for VP. That's right, folks. The author of Hillbilly Elegy might become one step away from writing White House Elegy. Now, Trump's been playing coy about his VP choice, probably because he enjoys suspense almost as much as he enjoys seeing his name on buildings. But Don Jr. has been hyping up Vance like he's the next Trump University. He even shared a clip of Vance speaking, calling it America First. I guess America Second was already taken by the rest of the world's opinion of us. The real kicker? Vance and Don Jr. are apparently close friends. I can just imagine their bromance now. Long walks on the golf course, late-night tweets, and heated debates over who has the better hair. But let's not forget the other contenders, Doug Burgum and Marco Rubio. Burgum's probably wondering if anyone remembers he was running, while Rubio's still trying to live down that water bottle incident from 2013. Tune in next time to Who Wants to Be a Vice President? Same Trump time, same Trump channel. We'll have expert coverage of the Republican convention all this week. Well, by experts, I mean me and the AI that helps me write jokes.